at any given point this stream can end, so this may not even fully be a stream. So anyway guys, what's going on? Today's video slash stream is going to be on the bunker mystery. In my last video I pull a clutch clip. I ended up clipping me finding one of a couple of bunkers apparently, but now not to say that the bunker that I'm in is the only bunker in the game. There's a total of like 11 or 12, and so basically in Warzone there are bunkers. You can now they have interactable keypads, but whenever you try to interact with it, it says you need access code and denied. So what does this mean? This means that basically there is an Easter egg for us to complete. Unfortunately, there is many videos already on the matter, so from what I've compiled from research, the Easter egg is currently undoable as of now. So what this basically means is that you cannot complete the Easter egg. However, I think there's a decent way to start. For one, I think that what could be inside these bunkers are one of a couple of things. So this is just kind of a stream where we talk and speculate on the matter. I think that not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. Are you serious, bro? Is it even broadcasting the gosh darn gameplay? Both microphone and gameplay are being broadcasted. Okay. So anyway, I mean, I'm getting slaughtered here, but anyway, yeah, no, for the most part, the bunkers and all that, there are interactable cell phones, interactable radios, interactable computers and laptops and stuff of that sort. So I think that right now we are in the intro. I don't think there will be an Easter egg until next season. I think season 3 is right around the corner. I think they're going to end up releasing some steps to the Easter egg, but they won't make it so that you can complete it. I think they'll wait till later in season 3 or maybe even in season 4 to release a full Easter egg. But in my opinion, what could possibly be inside the bunkers are one of a couple of things. Kind of like a safe haven to kind of secure a spot for the gas. So if the gas is from the story, if there's a chlorine gas, then it kills all living things. So that means that the bunker would probably be the safest place to go. If you can hold out, whoever the first is to hold out in the bunker basically wins the game. And essentially, you know, be rewarded extra points. And then Easter egg steps should be released in order to do the Easter egg. Thirdly, you could end up nuking the map inside the bunker, thus basically ending the entire game. Though the Easter egg step should be somewhat complicated, but somewhat not impossible, because you're doing it in a live match. Though because you're doing it in a live match provides difficulty, and I'm sucking ass right now in the game, but because it's live gameplay, people are going to wreck you, and that's just the reality, is you will get wrecked doing these steps. So the idea would be to basically, you know, try to do the steps as realistic as possible. And so I think in my opinion. There could be like a secret, you know, kill streak, like a juggernaut or something that's both gas resistant, or something maybe more sinister, like I said, nuking the map. Maybe it may not even be anything that significant. Maybe it may just be story based, you know? Maybe it has something to foretell the Modern Warfare story, or something to do with the Modern Warfare lore. There's plenty of stuff that can be said about these bunkers. And if it is true, you know, then to what extent will they take this Easter egg? Because there are so many different ways that they can approach it. But like I said, I think the most logical way to approach it is to nuke the map. And why do I say that? Well, mainly because, well, I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. You see, it's called Warzone, and you know, the ability to launch a nuclear warhead is kind of insane. And you know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare is kind of known for nukes. Primarily, 2 nukes are primarily utilized in the story. The nuke from when Makarov and Yuri, well, Yuri didn't detonate it, Makarov detonated it. When the first Modern Warfare nuke goes off, and it's all thanks to the responsibility of Makarov. And Captain Price launches nukes into the sky to destroy the satellites. So maybe there's an Easter egg that may just involve the story, such as destroying satellites or something of that sort, that may have an impact beyond the game, thus giving a secret ending to when the match ends. Or maybe it just ends the game. I think that'd be kind of cool, because now people, the really smart and swift people, are going to try to figure out the Easter egg, and people who have it down are going to complete it to win the game. To win the game. But I do think that the really, really good players who are good at Warzone will counter the other players trying to do the Easter egg. So then again, I think you're going to get a bit of 50-50. Now, if the, you know, if in fact the, you know, the bunkers have ridiculous, like ultra rare score streaks, because people have said that there's going to be 6 tier loot, and you know, maximum tiers are like 5. So what can go 6 tiers? I'm thinking a juggernaut, and you know, so forth. And my secondary question upon the mystery is it even going to be in Warzone, or is it going to be in Plunder? I think it could also be. I think the best solution for this is to have it be a Plunder exclusive Easter egg. And I'll tell you why. It's because in Plunder you can access all areas of the map, die and respawn. It'd be the easiest to do. If in fact it were story based and to have a reward in the match. If it just happened to do something to a story or create a plot line or anything like that, I think it should be in Plunder. Now, if it is in fact in Warzone, damn, I'm doing terrible. But let's just say if in fact it is in Warzone and you can nuke the map, I think that would be pretty intense. So, I mean, you can already call in a nuke by getting 25 kills or whatever. Or you can nuke it by putting your enemies into DEFCON and ground war. So, I mean, you know, nukes are kind of a big part of the Modern Warfare franchise. I mean, collectively, nukes are possibly one of the more important sides of the Modern Warfare franchise. Because at the end of the day, the ultimate weapon of war in Modern Warfare is a nuke. And it's what ends all matches, you know. The second that it gets brought up, it ends the match. A player that is achievable enough to acquire a nuke, who has the skill and patience and the ability to obtain a nuke, that's already kind of very, you know, very hard to do. So yeah, no, the fact is, I don't think it's going to be earnable. I don't think no 25 kills are going to get you a nuke in Warzone. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, and look, you know, there's about 100 something players, so most certainly it's possible to get 100 something kills. So like I said, they're probably going to do Easter egg steps. Or maybe there's the possibility that the nuke could, or that the bunkers could just be a big ass troll. It's a do it for nothing sort of deal, where you do it just to kind of do it, you know. But yeah, no, that's my thought on the bunkers. I don't really think that I don't really think all too much about, you know, the direct possibilities. I think about all the possibilities. It could be legit anything. So I'm gonna get off here.